College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. The Hawkeyes will kick it away to start. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Aggies offense will take the field first. From the shotgun, they'll run it. There he goes. The 20. Pass to touchdown, Aggies. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
See what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense will try to get something going with their first possession. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, Dave.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. Two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Right back to the well. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Shoots it to the left. It's complete. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. And the Hawkeyes are marching down the field. Looking downfield on first down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
They're dealing with a second and long. Quarterback will keep it. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts it down.
And that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50 plus, and he did it with ease.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Quick release by the QB. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
And here comes the offense on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Toss sweep to the left. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Foundation of Aggie football built on toughness like that, running it like John David Crow back in the day.
And those Texas people are tough and rugged, and you know, they wear their great outfits that you love to watch. But these Aggies, I think they're at their best when they got great running backs. And you've seen Spiller and A-Chain in recent history finding those games.
Oh, he's got some space. Past the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. Offense in a bunch formation. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Oh, they're after him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Off the play fake. Fires to the right. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw your primary target like he was in that last one.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He lost one down the sideline. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Hawkeyes have taken it inside the 20.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. You can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on tape.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. They'll turn to the jet sweep to try to convert. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And he uses the old bank shot to knock it off the left upright and get it through somehow. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Already with 2 touchdowns on the board, now they're back at it up 14-6. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. using his feet. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Aggies. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Boy, they've been jumped all over, and they really need to put together a scoring drive here, down 21-6. Quickly to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Right down the middle. It's caught. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. He'll pull it on the read. Got a little space.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Wants to fire on second down. Using the quick game. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Burns. Across the 45. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
With just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Here's the pressure. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, the inside give. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Handoff to the single back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll send the back in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. Firing to the right, complete. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Nice poise by the quarterback. Here's a big third down throw, and you want to push the ball vertically down the field, but if the defense takes it all away, check the ball down. Get it to your running back and let him go do the work and move the sticks for him.
They'll move the tight end. Trying to get the corner. Find some fresh air. Turning it on. Inside. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Aggie.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa has the ball back on offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Off the RPO, complete. There he goes. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Gringo! Cricket! Kill!
Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the shower of flags, it's 1st and 15 for this offense. From the gun, the ground game. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. He's up to 81 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Tight end now in motion. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks picks up some valuable ground.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
And the Aggies will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. Flips it out in the flat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass. Takes the easy one to the back. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. Beck's going for the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Aggie! On to attempt the try.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Give to the running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Hawkeyes racing to the line in a hurry up. Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. Complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's got him wide open. There he goes. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Iowa!
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown, and here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
He's up to 113 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Line gets set, 1st down. To the ground, he's got it again. Gets it past the marker. Oh, he's got some space. The 20. Touchdown, Texas A&M. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they pick up just a few on that completion. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Hawkeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The give to the back. Finds a little space. There he goes. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. And the Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. Never a doubt.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. From the gun. Give on the inside. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in College Station for a fun first half than you?
They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Iowa has the ball back on offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Finds his man. It's Riddick. And he picks up the first down, and he doesn't. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. Looking for space. It's Riddick. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. The Hawkeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves it with the running back. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Picks up the 1st down. He'll go out of bounds right at the 36-yard line, and the running game making its presence felt. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Reads it, fires complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Aggies have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Pulls and fires complete. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try the run. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Breaks the tackle. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on 1st, had a nice carry, got it on 2nd. Now he set him up in 3rd and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
They'll go to the toss. Running into the open space. Touchdown, Aggies! And the pummeling has started.
That's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Coastal Carolina is getting dominated today, and friends, the folks in Conway deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by 14 to Georgia State. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing.
Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. The RPO, it's complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Convoy, get set, get set.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
You got to fight fire with fire. You got to fight speed with speed. There's a receiver with the ball out in the open field trying to get the corner, but a cornerback with the same type of speed and athleticism able to make the tackle. Nice job.
Unloads quickly. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Quick release on the RPO. Got room at the 35. Touchdown, Aggie. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not much reason to go for the onside kick at this point, except they want to run up the score. Anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Well, it's been that kind of day here tonight. They just have not been able to find a rhythm and establish that throwing the football. Part of it has been wide receivers and quarterbacks not being on the same page, but you got to give this defense credit, too. Just like that last play, they have been getting after him. They've been hitting him. That's a big reason why they've got such a big lead here in the 4th.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play, stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep
turning it on. The 40. He's at the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Aggie. They extend this fourth-quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll start this drive going to the air, setting up the screen. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs. They're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer instead, and they're still way, way behind.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Handoff to the lone back. Hard running there. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback keeps it. Past the 45. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds.
And here we go again, another big run over the 100-yard mark. They say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. Defense, are you listening?
The Aggies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Dumps it off in the flats. He's going for the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together.
Texas A&M.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. The play action fake. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Hawkeyes will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No fair catches here, looking for room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get it. It's a touchdown. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa has the ball back on offense. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build on, David, you're talking about.
He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
1st down for the offense.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from and try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to get outside on the jet sweep. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
The Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw.
There he goes. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
That's good for a Fighting Texas Aggie.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
Come on, set.
Wants to go up top on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. Looking to throw on first down. On the move, he fires. Working the big fella to the corner. That's the way to get it out of your own end. Takes it all the way up to the 25 before going out of bounds. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to take off. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.